at y'all with some new shit. I'm gonna try some new shit. Something nobody ever did before. This is like a little podcast. This shit going on the tube. So this may be an hour, 2 hours long, but it's gonna be whatever I could. You know, I'm on OBS, so I could do whatever. I could rock out however I wanna rock out. Pull shit on the internet. Pull shit. Just talk. Just talk. Post videos. See how this shit go, bro. Cause I'm trying to get right. You feel me? The only way to get right is to keep practicing. Practice makes perfect and shit. Second real quick. Shit tripping like that. We're gonna get busy. I got a couple of videos I wanna react to first. I'm gonna do that, and then first I'm gonna start with this Gervonta Davis fight, cause I ain't even see this. It's just the highlights. We all know what's gonna happen. It's just the best of the bullshit fight. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wait till that. I wish I could find this whole fight, but I can't. You know. They see his piece in his ass though. Protect yourself. Is that Kevin Durant? Is that Delonte West? Oh my God. Look at this. Big left there by Javante. The champion. Allowing Javante to get some of their line shots. Not want to test it too much. But in this case, Garcia's the challenger. That's that guy. That nigga took all his anger out on this nigga right here. It's tough. And we're gonna get into this Warner shit, cause I seen this shit. Warner finally home. Warner finally saying some shit. So I just want to see what he talking about. Cause you know, Big Act.
I know Gunna ain't posting.
Big Act got all the shit. You feel me? So we just gonna watch it. Big
Act
shit.
I know you ain't fucking posting.
You feel me?
That should be posting.
Yeah, Gunna ass is posting. Fuck is you talking?
No, right now, 6 minutes ago, niggas acting like they switching to a side, but it's only one side.
I'm gonna start dropping 3 videos a day, cause I got so many video ideas for today. So this is just the beginning, bro. I swear. We can play the game in a little bit. Play a little bit of FIFA. I got a new Madden series coming out. I'm gonna do a no money spent challenge, cause I already made a meal, but I blew the meal. So we're gonna do another one.
Gunna.
And
you not 6'9".
You know.
We like you.
Feel me?
We ain't like 6'9", or they ain't like 6'9". I like 6'9". You about to skate by. I'm gonna be honest though, Gunna. I'm gonna just tell you the truth, bro. Gunna. I'm an outsider, but I'm lit.
Gunna. Don't get on the stand and tell nobody shit in this discussion. We shouldn't have to have that discussion about you. If niggas already think that way about you, we shouldn't have to have that discussion about you. You feel me? Just see what happened. I know they gonna. That's the law and that's how it work. But nigga, Thug been preaching this shit. I knew this shit from Thug. So Thug been preaching this shit. I don't know why y'all just
like I'm told
up
the
and
truth
told
about
him,
baby, I'm gonna tell you the truth about you. Gunna,
I don't know the full situation.
Word is coming out from the Young Thug camp. They don't fuck with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You need to clear that up instantly. So this is a very cute caption. Oh, this caption is cute. Oh my God.
Yeah,
why tell the lady?
That's super cute. 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 I fuck what you want, but that's super cap. That's super cute. That's super cute. Super cap. You feel me?
Free
Cause he wasn't saying that. He wasn't saying that in the courtroom. You heard me? You wasn't saying that in the courtroom.
Great. You know why you're saying that? Because the
They said
likelihood of you
YSL was a
being
gang.
called
He said yes. Fuck this shit
to
up.
answer on the stand is very low, and I'm gonna tell you why it's very low. Because Gunna didn't know enough to get called. They're gonna call the niggas for the murders. They're gonna call whatever. They're not gonna call Gunna unless they're trying to be vindictive. But by the way, they might call Gunna. Because here's another thing. Some people do believe that that video of Gunna pleading came from maybe even law enforcement who they knew Gunna is doing what he's doing, but they didn't want him to get off scotch-free, so they recorded it with a cell phone. And then that's what became whatever it is. Gunna, I'm going to just be honest with you. I'm going to tell you this as a fact, okay? And I remember I was skeptical at first because I remember like niggas like Whack 100 was like when you talk to people. Gunna, I'm telling you, man, niggas in Atlanta, niggas all over who are street niggas who supposedly should be on your team, they are not co-signing you. I am telling you, I promise you, this is the God
just let it go,
truth.
brother. Just let it go.
I'm not saying nobody spoke out of saying you're foul, but nobody's co-signing you.
Yeah, just
There's certain niggas getting co-signed. Everybody's acting like
just let it go.
You don't know what Gunna is on. This is a very convenient post. And I would hope him posting this would mean that somebody on Gunna, not Gunna, I mean Young Thug's team would be acknowledging this and try to like reciprocate. But Gunna, I'm telling you the truth, bro. The word is they're not fucking with you, bro. This is the word. This is the word. Don't say free Thug and Yak. There's 28 niggas that was on that case. Don't say free Thug and Yak. Remember, what about the two niggas
rest of them niggas getting out of jail
who turned down a plea that you took?
Oh no, them niggas.
What about that nigga Tanquarius? He turned the plea down that you took. Why you not saying free him? What about the statement that YSL's a gang that must end? Why is that not what's going on?
Still was pleading out, so.
I'm just trying to tell y'all. Hold on.
The only niggas that's the real niggas is the only niggas that not pleading out. And they got actual like charges and shit. Real niggas. That's what being a real nigga get you. It don't get you nowhere, but they're in jail. I thought they done already told you this. What y'all thought y'all was special?
That's yours?
Nah. But I seen this shit come from a million miles away, and I love why I said I love it, but I seen that shit come from a million miles away.
I'll never give up my sources because I ain't on YSL. Where? This? Thank you.
Act asshole.
The conversation that's been had to me previously has said this. They don't and they haven't had communication with Gunna. I'm going to post it on my Instagram saying Gunna speaks. But unless everybody else is in... Everybody has said Young Thug has not co-signed, does not agree with what Gunna did. If you ask me, this might be a potential play to be like, yo, because I think Gunna has probably good authority that he might not have to take the stand. Bro, there's so many snitches. Why would they even waste time to bring Gunna when the founder, Walter Murphy, who took the plea at the same time as Gunna, he's going to take the stand, right? He's going to talk about the whole founding of the organization. You're going to have other niggas who are going to talk about murders. Why would Gunna actually have to take the stand unless, you know what I mean? And by the way, the whole thing about what did they find in the car, there's another individual that has to do with that. So potentially he does not have to take the stand. Here's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying, brody.
Lil Gotti is welcome Unfunk, which is the brother of Young Thug. Welcome them. All right, you back home, blah, blah. I ain't seen one nigga but Meek Mill welcome Gunna. I'm going to keep it on it. And then Meek Mill delete the tweet. niggas acting like they switching to a side, but it's only
Nigga, they switched on Thug. You think they gonna switch? They not gonna switch on Gunna? They switched on them. Them niggas snitched on Thug too. Fuck you talking about?
one side.
They snitched too.
Why sell the label?
They took pleas
You know what's
too.
so funny?
I mean, it's not snitching, but it's taking a plea. You agreeing to some shit that they pinning on me. They're not gonna pin it on you. They pin it on me. So just shut the fuck up.
Gunna's a smart nigga. Let me tell you why he's smart. He says, why sell the label? Yo, Gunna, you already admitted in court why sells the gang.
My point exactly.
So you still repping the label. What about the gang?
My point exactly.
The gang going away for life.
My point exactly.
I know you repping just the label, but the gang is what's on trial.
That's what they ask you about.
How you saying free Thug and Yak?
That is a gang. That's what you said.
But
buddy.
they're in jail because of gang shit.
You should have said that was a label. That's a
Why
label.
you ain't saying the caption? Why sell the label? We was never a gang.
Why you ain't say
Oh,
that in
never
court?
mind. You said that in court already.
That's what I'm saying.
You already said that in court. You already said that in court, bro.
I think I'm gonna have fun on the stream.
You said that in court that it was a gang.
Not streaming, but YouTube.
Now you're saying
I might stream on YouTube too. YouTube.
You want the
shit funny.
individuals that you in your mind believe are label members, but you already put a statement in saying that YSL is also a gang. Bro, what are we talking about?
You on Stoner Life? You heard?
Gunna, I know if you ever see this, and me and you have talked before, I'm not against you because I'm not a street nigga and I don't really care about this type of shit. And me and you have had conversations that I don't even want to reveal because it wouldn't make nothing look good. All I'm saying is that from what I'm hearing,
Some shit in yonder.
and those people I won't name, everybody I'm naming from Atlanta or who's cool with Thug is all saying they
You just
didn't
snitch.
approve what you did and that Young Thug is not in cahoots. Maybe that has changed.
But they snitched on him too, so they just as bad as he is. They did the same shit. They followed right after he just popped it off. He took the fall for it, basically. So y'all just as bad as he is, but that ain't my business, bro. Free Thug, bro. Ain't my business, bro. Fish line, bro. The only solid nigga on that trial. Just shut up and go to trial. You already caught, nigga. Like, damn. Free them, though.
I would imagine that has changed because why would Gunna come out now?
Just shut up. Take your plea and shut up. You don't have to. You don't, bruh. You don't
Yo, a
legally have
nigga
to
in the
do
street
shit.
who's a little bit knowledgeable of what's going on, they said, yo, they think Young Thug should move out of it. No, not
But they're gonna tell you to get on the
Gunna
court
should
and
move
lie.
out of Atlanta and start
No.
making different type of music. Gunna is now popping out saying this?
Gonna wanna still make the same music, but
Somebody
Well,
said
it ain't
Gotti's
be the
story. You
same,
talking about Lil
but-
Got It?
nah, they not jacking that shit though.
Lil Got It.
They're not jacking that shit. They gotta hate on him.
This is the brother of Lil Keed. Make sure everybody can see it. Hold on, chat.
Kid, talk to him. R.I.P. Kid.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Yo, I hate covering this whole shit, man. Like, man, this shit
I
be
know,
seeming
right?
so fake, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. I hate covering all this shit, man. Because, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, you see me? That's why I keep saying I feel like I'm more thorough than any nigga in that YSL case. Bro, I was friend with 6ix9ine before he snitched, nigga, and after he snitched, I ain't never switch up on that nigga, bro. I ain't never just sold that nigga down the river, bro. All these niggas is acting like they all thorough, they all really give a fuck, but they not. Bro, just be a regular human being. Nigga, I still kick it with 6ix9ine. I don't give a fuck, but you know what? Everybody look at me like, well, you're the civilian. Bro, these niggas is gangsters and all just making new rules. Every day I find out a new rule they're making. Well, he snitched on a dead guy. Oh,
I
that's cool.
swear they be
Alright,
coming
he
over with
snitched on a dead guy,
like,
so he's still gangster.
stimulation
Alright, bet.
shit like
Then they make him a new rule. Well, yeah, he's snitching.
stimulation,
but,
bro.
But Young Thug really is gonna
To a
co-sign
code
this
that they didn't
snitch?
even create.
What?
Like, how can you change the code to some shit that you didn't create? If you didn't create it, you cannot change the code to it because you do not fully understand it. You would never fully understand it if you did not create it. That's the problem that humans have. But what the fuck do I know? At least if you're gonna do it, like, do it in your own way. Like, this gang shit, y'all just, it's with y'all around. You join with you around. If you around some niggas that's popping off, you ain't got shit. Some niggas is popping off, of course you gonna try to click with them niggas. You gonna try to be cool with them niggas, be down with them niggas. That's just how it work. When them niggas fall, you falling too. And you got to go down with them if you want to be down with them. If you be down, you got to go down. You feel me? There is no if and no buts about this shit. Or stay the fuck out the streets.
Yo, nah, no. I can't. Bro, I'm a civilian and I'm looking at y'all gangster niggas
Yeah,
like,
civilian.
what?
It's not hard.
Somebody said watch the story. Bro, this
Come
probably
touch
gonna
me
be
if you
some
want to.
shit
You going to
Dick
jail.
Brown
I'm a civilian. I do
Gunna
nothing to you.
acting like it's why sell the gang, my nigga. Watch. I swear this gonna be this. Look. Watch. Rest in peace, Keaton. You got Keaton Gunner right here. No, not Keaton Gunner. I mean Keaton Slime.
Bro, them niggas was dumb lit, bro.
44
That's
minutes.
blood,
He's
they
at
dumb,
some
they
hibachi
fucked
restaurant.
up, though.
What's his restaurant called? You know what's his restaurant called?
They just crashed out doing stupid
It's
shit.
called hibachi, but like
They could
no,
have left it
Benny
alone. They
Hanna's,
could have been
nigga.
way past that bullshit.
Alright, it's Benny Hanna's. Niggas.
Shit sad to see.
Then you gonna
Free
have
thug,
little
bro.
guy to say niggas need to stop that cap 12 minutes ago.
He deserved a
Bruh.
second chance. They got a second chance. He deserves it. I be key
Bro, why did you even tell me? Yo, let me tell you this, man. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me just put my own personal, and again, y'all can print it, press it, I don't care. It could be a million YouTube channels that say this. Bro, I'm not happy that Young Thug is in the predicament that he's in. I'm not happy that Gunna was in the predicament that he was in. I'm not happy that none of these guys. But, you know me as a civilian, I'm definitely happy. The fact that now we realize that all these niggas who claim they were gangster and that there's a code and they stood on business, we all could see it as humans. It's cap.
Nigga told Gunna stop.
Bro, they're making up rules as it goes. They're all making up rules. I thought it was one rule. They're all making it up. Oh, nah, he ain't really tell stop. Nah, he ain't tell. Nah.
Shit back.
They're making up rules.
Yeah, they making up rules like a motherfucker.
Let me tell y'all the facts, my nigga.
But
Gunna
if you
sending the
didn't make a
smoke
game
signal
and it's stupid and you
with
plan
this
it, you got to
caption
make a rule
basically
that you
saying,
can come
yo,
close to winning.
I fuck
And
with
even if
y'all.
you win, you
Like,
still
I
gonna
don't think
lose.
I did nothing to sink y'all.
So,
but, bro,
whatever.
I'm going to be here to
stop playing.
Like, I'm here to work for the label that could help y'all. What?
Play stupid games, you get
Nigga,
stupid
what
prizes.
What are you talking about?
Stop playing. Do something
Let
else.
me call the top snitch.
Stream,
Call
bro.
the top snitch right now.
Just stream, bro. Yeah, I don't want to talk to that snitch ass nigga. I don't fuck with 6ix9ine like that. He just a bitch, bro. Fuck 6ix9ine. He a bitch. I can't respect you for that. For faking who you are. Because if that's what you do, that need to be what you do. You hear me? Alright, we're gonna react to one more negative thing. I'm gonna skip this video here and I'm gonna come back to it. We're gonna react to one more negative thing.
Text him when he died.
And this OGYGK shit. Not OGYGK, OGYG shit. This shit is crazy. These niggas started beefing. Yesterday these niggas was cool, and I woke up today. These niggas is beefing. Like, this nigga D-Dot live, and he talking about he smoking Shy K Pop. Like, he tripping.
He told niggas from the hill pull up on him. None of y'all.
But nah. You get the whole story, you'll realize. See, but I want to watch this Lefty Gun, Cortland, OGs, this D, Osama Sugar Hill, D Dot, Doolittle, and E Dot Baby. If he was dissing E Dot, you know. I mean, I thought E Dot was cool, Cortland, bro. I don't know why Cortland tripping, bro.
Died. He told niggas from the hill pull up on him. None of y'all pull.
But like, is it that serious? Like, y'all already in a beef. Like, y'all see how many dead niggas y'all got now, so y'all gonna multiply it by splitting each other in half and kill it. Like, what's does that make?
Text him when he died. He told niggas from the hill pull up on him. None of y'all pulled up on him. None of y'all pulled up on him. How y'all his mans? The day he died, he text one of y'all. I gotta say names. Niggas know who he texts. So I'm trying to say, y'all like, bro, he can't even rely on y'all. He can't. He couldn't. You was never outside. Finally. Good. Finally. You was never. Niggas be playing hot potato with the ops. Fuck. Y'all niggas be losing it, bro. Where's my dad, bro? Y'all know where I'm at, bro. Y'all been on my block mad times. All types of shit, bro. Gangster, bro. Y'all niggas is mad soft, bro. Y'all niggas is mad soft, bro. Shit is crazy. It's alright, though. We been figured this out. We knew this was about to happen. Once we seen y'all fucking with the Lagos heavy again. Niggas knew this was about to happen.
Dick eating, bro.
Niggas losing.
Dick eating.
Y'all sit there. Now I'm about to.
Niggas at Sugar Hill got mad a lot.
He said some crazy shit. Y'all sit there and fuck with the Lagos after bro booked them. And
bruh. The other side is having a field day. Like, y'all using the op shit to make y'all allies look bad. Like what? That shit sound dumb. Like, how do you win a war that way?
Y'all know.
Just get out the streets. It's over. The old niggas is in jail for the same shit. K-Flock, D-Thing, the OGs and the DOA niggas is in jail right now for the same bullshit. For some bullshit. Cause you talking about dead niggas that's not coming back. So let the shit go. And stop talking about deads, bro. This shit is stupid, bro. Come on now. Be entertaining other ways. Y'all just goofy ass niggas. Like, y'all too goofy. Not like that, but like, y'all some funny ass niggas. Y'all too funny be trying to.
Y'all know.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't y'all know?
Y'all was just cool last week. OLG be locked in for life. I thought that was the shit, boy.
Don't y'all know who?
Fucking up. You are?
Y'all know who in the air. Fuck.
Eat out, smoke.
And ever since they had animosity with us since the day we booked one of them niggas. How y'all still fuck with them? How y'all still gonna fuck with them? How? Y'all niggas is fake, bro. We stopped fucking with a lot of niggas for y'all. Y'all niggas ain't stop fucking with y'all can't stop fucking with niggas. Then y'all try to say we made y'all beef for niggas in the Bronx. Y'all niggas is pussy, yo. Y'all niggas is pussy. Y'all niggas is mad pussy, I ain't gonna lie. Let's be real. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's some bullshit, bro.
Okay.
That's some bullshit, bro. We're gonna watch this Goblin video here. Y'all don't know Goblin? Go subscribe to Goblin. That's my guy.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy Goblin, and
Ketamine
today
rage.
we're coming in with a banger of a video, an absolute hoot.
Bro, I love
in
this
today's
shit, bro.
video, we're talking about the
everything
ketamine
good.
rampage,
No, y'all
a
can
very
see that shit.
unfortunate series of decisions that I made while absolutely K-holed out of my mind. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Drop a like if you do. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And also, real quick, before we dive into this video, let's take a moment to talk about my friends at Very Heal.
The more we go, the
if
more
you guys have been
I
looking
add
to
to
get
this
your
shit.
hands on a medical card, look no further than Very
I
Heal.
want a face scan,
Available
but
in over
I'm not paying for this
35
shit
states
right now,
with
you
a
heard?
99% approval rating,
Can't do
Very
it.
Heal is the spot if you need a medical card. It's all done online via telemedicine,
medical
so you
card,
don't even
boy.
need to leave your house. And on top of that, you get your money back guaranteed if you are not approved for a medical card. And even though it's all online, you are still speaking to a real licensed
shit, my
doctor
boy.
who's
I
going to
got
give you
anxiety,
real
boy.
state certified paperwork to get you a medical
Fucked
card.
up.
So
Need
head
my-
over to
I need
Very
my
Heal
shit
using the
now.
link below and use code 30Goblin to get your discount today. Very 30Goblin. Big shout out.
Hey, hold up. Y'all go you, bro, shit, bro. Big shout out to Goblin, bro. Fuck is you talking, bro. Fuck these niggas, but big shout out to Goblin, bro. Anything Goblin do, we support around here. Fuck is you talking
Waiting when you could be one of them. Head over to Very Heal and use code 30Goblin. Big shout out to Very Heal. Now let's dive into the video. Now this incident took place fairly recently, actually. This went down in about April of 2021, maybe March, late March, but it was around that time frame. Now, before we actually dive into it, I think it's important for me to give a little backstory here. You see, this took place when I was still living at my old place. I'm now chilling in my apartment, but my old house, I had a long time ongoing dispute with some of my neighbors. I had two neighbors, one on each side of me. One set of neighbors were
Three
my
niggas
meth
right
head
there,
tweaker
nigga right
neighbors, who I'm
beside
not
you.
just saying that because they acted
Two
like
niggas right
tweakers.
beside you.
I would literally watch them smoke meth in the shed in their backyard, right? Then we had the neighbors on the other side of me who were complete assholes and also
right
happened to
right
work for the
behind
city.
niggas, but-
So if I got any complaints against me, they're the ones who handled it. I had an ongoing dispute with them. It all started one day. Well, at least I believe this is how it started. I'm not really sure when they started hating me. But at one point, I had had some friends over, so I had parked my car out in the street in front of my neighbor's house. I didn't realize it would be a problem until the next day when all my homies were leaving and I came outside, and it's like my neighbors were there waiting for me. And they came out and they were pissed, and they were like, "You can't park in that fucking spot." And ever since that day, I had been getting a mountain of fines and complaints from the city about the most mundane shit. Like one time I was getting a new couch, so I put my old one at the end of my driveway for the garbage people to take. It was there for a couple days. I got a $400 fine in the mail for that from the city that I could not dispute, right? My grass, if it was even a centimeter, it was like they checked my grass weekly. If it was even a centimeter too long,
Bro, come on with the bullshit. I got an ad blocker.
I'm getting a notice in the mail for that. Every single possible infraction to the city code,
We'll try to
I
go
would get
hour and 30 with
violations
this
for.
shit, though.
Meanwhile, my neighbors were literally smoking meth on their lawn, and
What
that
the
was
fuck?
fine, right? So my neighbors hated me, and I hated them.
He's
And we
smoking
had gotten
meth.
into a
I'll
few
report his
arguments
ass
literally
right
on
back.
the lawn. It was like a
Fuck you talking
sitcom.
about?
I really felt like a middle-aged
Bro,
dad
he was probably
arguing with
smoking
the
meth,
neighbor I
too.
hate, you know? But the difference is I was drugged up, and I was not a middle-aged dad.
Meth. Nigga smoking
I might
meth.
have the organs of a middle-aged dad from all the drugs I've done, but we're still kicking, baby. So
Exhibit
either
A.
way, on this fateful day, you
Sound
know,
like a meth
it was
head,
business
you
as
were.
usual for me. This was early 21, so I had a raging addiction to pretty much anything I could put in my nose.
Pretty-
On this particular
There you
day,
go.
however, ketamine was the lucky winner. Ketamine was what I was ingesting pretty much all day long. And I remember I woke up pretty early. I woke up at like 9 or 10 a.m. on this day and just got straight to it.
You
I had
up at 9
absolutely
o'clock
nothing
in the
better to
morning
do
and start
with my
taking
time. So
ketamine.
I'm sitting at home, and I'm home alone all day just fucking gaming and getting K'd out of my mind. And this was
This
a
nigga
daily
really get
routine
fucked
for
up.
me at this point. It was either ketamine or coke or something like that. But I would always kind of teeter the line of getting K-hold. I wanted to be very, very fucked up, and I wanted to be talking a little slow and slurring my words, but I didn't want to lose control. So I would always just teeter that line ever so carefully, you know, where I was feeling good, but I wasn't completely K-hold. However, as the day went on and I sat in my room literally doing nothing but ketamine, it got to the point eventually where I couldn't really feel very many of my limbs. Like, I was sitting there and I was thinking to myself, I was like, yo,
Your ass
I
was
wonder, like,
tranquilized.
how many brain cells I fried at this point. You know, I felt completely disabled, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the thing with K. You know, I've noticed, at least with Coke, you go up and you go down. But with K, it's like, even if you space out your lines or your bumps for the day, I almost feel like there's this little buildup, you know? You're just slowly getting tranquilized, whether you realize it or not, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of catches you off guard and kicks you in the ass sometimes. This day was no exception. I got caught off guard and the K snuck up on me, and by like 3 p.m., I was pretty much bedridden. So I'm chilling out, you know, I'm vibing, and I had moved to my bed, and I'm playing some games, and I'm doing this K, and I'm not even really smoking very much weed. I mean, the weed wasn't really doing it for me at this point. I was still a stoner, like I smoked, don't get me wrong, but the weed wasn't doing it for me. I wasn't really smoking weed to get stoned at this point. I was more so smoking weed because I like the feeling of smoking, you know? Like I wanted a little kicker in my lungs, you know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't feel anything else off the K, so let's try to feel something in my lungs. So I'm smoking up, I'm feeling good, and I'm starting to slow down on the ketamine a little bit because I realized that, like, I actually probably am K-holed at this point. It's kind of hard to realize how fucked up you are when you're sitting there doing drugs alone. I found that you really start to notice how fucked up you are with social interaction. So the first thing that I did was I hopped on my phone and I called up the homies, right? I just started ringing motherfuckers up, dude. And people were not picking up until finally Kyle picked up. So I'm talking to Kyle and I'm rambling on, and this guy says to me, he's like, yo, what the fuck are you saying, dude? And I realized at that point, I was like, yeah, okay. I probably am way more close to the K-hole than I realized. You know, like, hey, maybe we need to chill a little bit. But I was feeling fantastic. I had also developed quite a tolerance at this point. I had a habit of mixing ketamine and Coke, as well as Molly and Coke. I would mix anything with my blow. So I was just ingesting copious amounts of ketamine almost every day. On this day, I was only doing ketamine, but I had this immunity to it. It's like I was an old racehorse who had just been to the vet a million times, shot up with a million different drugs. The ketamine wasn't doing it for me, okay? You needed to put fent in me to take my ass down. So after I finished my brief phone call with Kyle, I'm chilling, and I don't really know what to do with myself. But at the same time, it's kind of impossible to be bored on ketamine. Like, even the most mundane tasks are fairly entertaining. So I decided that it was time to go check the mail. You know, fuck it. Let's go get some fresh air. So I hop out of my house, and I go and I check my mailbox, and I'm sorting through my mail, and I have a letter from the city. Now, listen. This was a normal occurrence. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, my neighbors complained about a lot of shit, right? I would get complaints all the time. Some of them warnings, and some of them were just straight up fines. They were dickheads, huge dickheads about it. And whenever I would try to complain or like call the city and talk about it, I would basically just get ran in circles. My neighbors were the absolute worst. I wish nothing but misfortune on these people. Damn. If a giant meteor came down and struck these neighbors' house directly, just blew up everything they'd ever worked for, I'd actually get on live stream and hit the nay-nay for 24 hours straight. That's how hype I would be. I remember one of the funniest things, too, is as I was carrying the mail in, dude, I kept dropping shit. I probably dropped something a good 4 times on my way in. It is maybe 15 feet from my door to the mailbox. Brother, I couldn't do it, okay? My limbs, my fingers were not holding on to what they needed to be clutching. It was just not working. But I'm going through the mail, and I have my letter from the city, and I bust open this letter, and I'm reading it, and my brain kind of doesn't comprehend it. At first, I skim over it, I read it, and I'm like, oh, okay, you know, like, whatever, they're just telling me to do something. And then it's like it clicked a few seconds later. It's like my brain was just lagging a little bit. 300 ping, my bad. But it clicked, and I was like, wait a minute. And I fucking read it again, and it was a fine for my lawn. This was probably like the 6th fine that I'd paid for my lawn. Now listen, I did not have a full-on lawnmower. The reason being is for some reason my landlord thought it would be beautiful and decorative to put a bunch of rocks and shit in the lawn and put a bunch of bushes in detail, right, in the yard, the backyard and the front. So using a normal lawnmower is not really going to work for the majority of the yard. So I would get fucked up. I'm talking like drunk, coked up, whatever I had available in my arsenal. I would get out there and I would mow the lawn with a weed whacker for like 5 hours straight and remember almost none of it, you know? Like, I would take literally just a fistful of whatever drug I had, whether it was some Zans. The Zans were real good for the weed whacking because you couldn't really, like, I feel like my arms wouldn't get tired off the Zans. Like, I'd just be out there holding that weed whacker forever, dude. It was wonderful. But I would do the shit by hand, and I took pride in my fucking weed whacking, okay? Like, I did a good job, all right? I didn't have any other fancy equipment. I wasn't spending money on that shit, and I also wasn't going to spend money on gardeners. So we were in a bit of a predicament. But either way, eventually we did just get gardeners to start coming out and doing the lawn because I got sick of it. I said, you know what? Fuck it, dude. Just pay him. Just pay him. You know, it was like $100 a month. Just fucking pay him.
For that,
fuck it.
yeah,
you know?
boy, you call
but
it
either way,
boy.
the reality of this letter hits me, and I'm reading it, and I realize that this is another $200 fine for my lawn, and this was the final straw. I had gotten into, about a week prior from this day, I'd gotten into a nearly shouting match with one of my neighbors because they started saying shit to me as I parked up and was bringing groceries in. I don't remember exactly what they were saying, but they were saying some stupid shit, so we were going back and forth on the lawn. So I was fired up, and the ketamine gave me that extra courage that I needed and a little bit of that rage that I needed to actually get out there and do something about it. So I'm fucked up, and I'm thinking, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to write a note. I'm just going to write a fucking angry note, and I'm going to walk over, and I'm going to post it right on his fucking door, dude. But first, I had to go do more ketamine. So I go back upstairs to my room, and I start going crazy, dude.
So my predictions are right.
Shit. I decided that it would be faster instead of crushing it up if I just gummed it, which is an awful decision because with Coke, you can do that, right? Like, the taste is bad, but you can do that. Ketamine is a whole other different kind of brutal. However, I was so K'd up at this point that I wasn't really bothered very much by it. I was just gumming this shit, dude. Shards directly on the gums. Who knows how bad I made my gums bleed? I couldn't feel or taste it anyways. So I'm sitting there and I'm pissed, you know. I'm brewing up a storm in my head. I'm sitting there and I'm thinking like, yo, what do I fucking write on this note, man? And honestly, my intrusive thoughts almost won. My first initial thought was like, yo, I'm just go bang on his fucking door, and as soon as he opens it, just punch him in the fucking jaw. But I realized, like, that's probably not a good idea. And also, like, what if his wife answers the door? That wouldn't go well, you know? Like, if his wife opens the door and I just sock her in the jaw, the dude would probably shoot me. This is Southern Illinois, all right? It's not like up north where people are, like, kind of liberal. No. Everyone has guns, and everyone attended the anti-vax rally in my town. So I'm sitting there, and I'm just thinking of what to write. And I start looking around for paper. Now, this took me a very long time. A, because most of my limbs were at like 50% function, and B, because I'm not much of a writer. I don't have any fucking notebook paper. So I'm looking all around the crib, trying to find any sort of paper I can write on. I don't want to tape like an old bill to their door or something. I'm trying to get something better than that. And finally, I found some old, like, maintenance worksheet. I had gotten my washing machine worked on, and they gave me this piece of paper, and I was like, yo, the back of this is fucking perfect. Like, this works, dude. This fucking works. So I grabbed that paper. I grabbed the first pen that I saw, which was probably the only pen that I owned, because it took me a while to find that too. And I sit down, and I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, I got to think of the perfect thing to write, dude. So I'm sitting there just clawing through my brain. And I don't remember exactly word for word what I wrote on this paper, but I remember it was something along the lines of, mind your business, you fucking moron. Like, that was, I'd say, close to word for word what I wrote. After all that build-up, that's what I wrote. But I figured, you know what? That was good enough. That was good enough. So I leave my house, and I go over, and I slap this piece of paper. I brought some tape. I put it on the paper, and I walk over. And mind you, it had taken me a while from the time of opening this paper to the time of actually writing this letter and going over and putting it on. It took me a long time to find some paper and a pen to write on, and I also spent quite a bit of time doing some rage lines and trying to contemplate how much ketamine I should do and still be able to function enough to walk over and put this sign on their door. I think I cut myself off at just the right point, because quite a bit of time had gone on since I opened the letter, and at this point, it was nighttime. Like, it was dark out at this point. It was fucking late, dude. So I go over there, and I slap this sign right on the fucking door. I slap this piece of paper right on the door. I
put color at the center of everything I do.
Come on now.
Let me show you how easy it is to get creative with color.
fucking tape it on there. And while I'm walking over, mind you, I'm stumbling all around. I fell over in the lawn, and it was like all damp in the lawn, so I fucked up my clothes. Didn't matter. I looked like I just came out of Vietnam, dude. Like, I looked like I just crawled through the rice fields. I was covered in grass, absolutely filthy, K'd out of my mind.
That shit went racist, though.
Like, if anyone approached me at this point, they probably would have thought I was feral. But I slapped that sign on his door, and I went back home. And I knocked on his door, too, and then I went back home. And I just sat at home, and I waited. I fucking waited. And nothing happened. They didn't show up for the rest of the night. Granted, it was fairly late at night at this point. I don't really know what time. I don't think the numbers on the clock would have mattered to me. I wouldn't have been able to comprehend them. But I went back home, and I felt like I was on top of the world. In reality, looking back at it, this was the stupidest shit I'd ever done. I thought this was like some major get back. No, I was just K'd up and left an angry letter on their door. But here I was thinking that I had just done the unthinkable. I'm like, yes. This is it. They're going to mind their fucking business now. I showed them, you know?
Nope.
In reality, I just spent the rest of my night doing a boatload of K and chilling out until eventually I pretty much K'd myself to sleep. Now, the next day, they came a-ringing. They came a-ringing on my fucking door. Now, I woke up the next day, and I had kind of forgotten what I had done. I did not remember at all. So I go downstairs, and there's two of my neighbors at my door. There's the one who's directly to the right of me, who was this old guy who I wasn't super fond of him. He was friends with them, but also, we had never directly argued, and I had no problem with him. It seemed like he kind of minded his business, and that was that. So I had no real issue with him. And then there was the neighbors that I actually had the problem with. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, why the fuck is that? Why is old head here? Why is Unk here, you know? Granted, they're both pretty old, but one of them is visibly older than the other. One of them looks like when he was a kid, his mother couldn't vote, and the other one looked old enough where he may have attended the first Woodstock. So, a bit of a gap there, you know? But either way, these two dudes are standing on my lawn. I'm looking through the peephole on my door, and I open the door, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I open the door, and they're holding my piece of paper, and I get reminded. I'm like, oh yeah. And the dude who I have a problem with, who's 2 houses down from me, 2 houses down to my right, he's like, why are you bringing him into this? You got a fucking problem, man? You come talk to me. And I realized pretty quickly that I left the paper on the wrong guy's house. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, oh my God, bro. Now I have beef with both of them, and oh my fucking God. And hey, he did not say shit. The dude who I left the sign with did not say a word, right? I didn't even get a chance to say anything because the other dude was just yelling at me. And I said to him, I was like, yo, bro, listen, if you're not going to stop yelling, just shut up and get off my lawn, you know? Just leave, you know? And I shut the door on him. I just shut the door in his face. I was like, listen, dude, I'm too sober to deal with this right now. It's the following day. I had pretty much just woken up. In fact, I think I woke up from them banging on my door, now that I think about it, because it was not even 2 minutes after I woke up. I'm going to start doing stories on this shit. Interesting as fuck. This nigga retarded. Sure that's what got me up. But I don't be doing stupid shit. I shut the door on him, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. Now my only allies are the meth heads. This shit crazy. Granted, they're good neighbors. You know, I kind of I almost bought
He
them
fucked
out
up.
in a way. One time one of their cars died, and I gave them jumper cables that I had, like, just to keep, you know? Like, I didn't even want them back. And ever since then, they've been great to me. Sometimes they've even brought my garbage bins back up to my garage, which was just awesome of them. I loved those dudes, bro. They could smoke tweak on my lawn. I wouldn't have minded. I mean, granted, like, sometimes they were awful neighbors and very loud, and they like to light everything in the vicinity on fire. They literally approached me one time and asked for my cardboard because they wanted to burn it in their backyard. And they would start fires at, like, 6 a.m. They would just be in the yard tweaking at 6 a.m. on, like, a Wednesday, lighting cardboard on fire. Really entertaining stuff.
Straight
But either
Caucasians.
way, we're completely off topic here. So I close my door, and they're still banging on it, and I just fucking ignore them. I'm like, yeah, just fucking leave these guys on the lawn. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, what the fuck was I on yesterday, dude? Like, what was I doing? This made it so much worse, bro. And it did make it much worse. After this, there was a lot more neighbor beef, bro. Like, I'm talking a lot. To be fair, though, they were so unbelievably petty. There was one time I did some shit that was kind of petty in return, though. All right, parking spot beef. Let me tell you guys about this, all right? So my neighbors, right? I had a car, this old Jeep Liberty. I bought it for like $1,000. I don't remember the exact amount. I think it was like $1,000 or $1,500. Bought it a couple years ago. Drove it through the winter until it like pretty much died. Like the whole car was just collapsing. Headlights would flicker on and off. Replacing the battery didn't do anything. The engine was giving out. It wouldn't start.
gun is that?
Sometimes.
That nigga
The
once had both of
4x4
them
mode
niggas.
wasn't working. Like, it was just dying, and it was a shit bucket with high miles. So I was gonna junk it because there was no selling that car. The amount of money I would have had to put in would have been more than it was worth. So it was just worthless. So I was gonna junk it. And I had gotten into an argument one time. Once again, they like to sit on their porch and wait for me to get home and then, like, harass me on my way into my house. They would do this all the fucking time. They used to call my cars shit buckets, dude. You know how bad I want to go pull back up to that house in my fucking AMG? Those pieces of shit. But either way, so they used to fuck with me all the time. Like, they were just absolute dickheads, dude. The worst neighbors I've ever had. I've never had problems with neighbors anywhere else I've lived before except for this place, dude. The first and hopefully last neighbor dispute I've ever had. But either way, I got in a dispute one day, and they were, like, yelling at me about some stupid shit. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take the Jeep and just leave it in his parking spot. So that's what I fucking did. I took the Jeep, and I just left it in their parking spot. And they came out and they were yelling at me. One day they were telling me to move the car inside and all that shit. They were screaming at me like, move your fucking piece of shit or I'm going to get it towed. And I was like, hey, go on ahead. Hey, get it towed, man. Hey, do what you got to do, man. I don't give a fuck, man. Get it towed, you know? Go for it. So lo and behold, a couple of weeks later, they got it towed. I don't know why it took them so long. I think it's because they might have had to pay for it. Honestly, I think they might have had to pay for it. I don't think the city did that for them. But either way, my car was in their spot for like 3 weeks, and they would literally wait outside for me and yell at me on my way in to move the car every day, and it was the most satisfying shit ever. They junked my car for me, boys. It was so worth losing the scrap metal money that I would have gotten from junking it myself. Worth every penny. That was my petty moment back at them. But either way, listen, man, I just had to share this story with you guys. The ketamine rampage, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Drop a like if you did. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, y'all.
It was a good video. That nigga was busting off the K, you heard? Put the shit on the wrong door. Stupid. It's a good video, you heard? Good video. Nah, we're gonna take a little second intermission, and then I'll be right back. You heard? Let me use the bathroom real quick.
Did you smoke?
It's time I say I run it. This nigga green, little nigga, we
100 ball and I threw this shit right at the hoes in the club. And I made me 100 today, but I took it to the bank cause I didn't have nothing but dubs. And pick it the fuck out my face, 5 point a shotgun and I hit you right with the slug. My nigga green so crazy, we don't get lazy, bitch, we never giving up. But I get you right like a baby. Maybe you should stop putting my name in your songs. Love 2 gang, yeah, we are forever. You niggas never, you couldn't never. And still like a guitar, rock out with that metal. Got me pushing the desk, I'm pushing the
Song
pedal.
Ganger freestyle.
This time I say I run it, this nigga green, the nigga we over. I made 100 ball and I threw this shit right at the hoes in the club. And maybe 100 today, but I took it to the bank cause I didn't have nothing but dubs. Pick it the fuck out my face, 5 point a shotgun and I hit you right with the slug. My nigga green so crazy, we don't get lazy, bitch, we never giving up. But I get you right like a baby. Maybe you should stop putting my name in your songs. Love 2 gang, yeah, we are forever. You niggas never, you couldn't never. Still like a guitar, rock out with that metal. We pushing the desk, I'm pushing the pedal.
Recently, I've been playing with Chelsea, but like,
down right now.
recently I've been playing with Chelsea, but like Chelsea, no. Chelsea be good sometimes. They don't sometimes. Like, it's just weird. They good. They players just not the best. You feel me? They decent to the max though. Like, they maximum decent. Like, they're the best decent players. I mean, the best decent team in this game. Like, if you're not using PSG, use this team, you'll probably win. Even if they using PSG, you probably still beat them. Like, their defense is insane. He tried to smack that bitch out. I'm gonna let this play for a little bit. I ain't mean to do it though.
Shit, your next TED Talk could be fucking a year from now, but you got all this shit that you just remember.
Fuck, I didn't mean to do that.
Working on.
You see the bullshit that happens to me? You
and that's how you kill it.
Well, this is what
see the bullshit that happens?
Because I think it was
behind the scenes.
Come on now.
quick.
Who podcast you know play the game like in the middle of the podcast? Like, nobody. I do this shit for real.
And then we both watch and realize
when they start doing this, look, it's my shit. Like, this is my shit.
things we were putting in our speech. They say the 2 things please don't do in your speech, this and this. We went, oh, that's kind of a strong point I was leading on. Oh shit! So he rewrote our entire shit basically with just chunks of our stuff and replaced it. Had to
Why there,
do
buddy?
an entire speech on Wednesday.
We had
Thursday.
7 note cards each of full
fucking text
blocks.
Trying to remember it all, but not even that. We only had 4 hours. Yeah. We had it done solid.
Y'all see the bullshit though?
What they got to say. He calls me like, watch it. Call me back. I'm like, oh shit. Because I think we need to reevaluate our whole speech.
Be the shit I be talking about. Like,
Right. So that's why we were.
they good. They just not amazing. Like,
We didn't
like I need them to
procrastinate.
be.
We did it.
We realized
Yeah.
we needed to up it, make it better to fit the topic better.
I know, man.
nailed it.
It might just be me. It's my first game. I ain't played this shit all day.
Easy for me.
It's
'cause
fucking
it's
4
story
a.m.
time essentially.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm fucking listening and going through my own brain.
Fucking hell,
And
Sterling,
we
take a
wrote
better
that's
touch,
why
please.
We were stressed out the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
So I was pacing for 2 hours just.
It's a little confusing. Like, the
Fuck.
purpose of a TED Talk
Oh, he's
is
out.
to express one clean idea
Yes.
that is uniquely within you.
I got away with that shit.
Place that idea. You would like this and how they do it in the animation. They're like an idea is a specific group of neural paths, like, and they like animate a specific little group of neural paths. And when you impart that idea on an audience, now that neural path formation is now in their brains
Can't
and
even
it
pass the
wasn't
ball,
before.
bro.
Yeah, you like plant a seed.
Yeah,
Yes.
and that's the point of a TED Talk. One clean ideas worth sharing within the theme of that evening.
Ooh, it was.
Yo,
As we did it, we weren't doing both pieces. It's like, oh, we did the idea, but it doesn't correlate with the theme directly.
You needed a through line. You need to take a through line, and that what I loved about what they said in the masterclass was think about yourself as a tour guide around this idea.
Yeah.
So like,
How can we guide?
we're guiding you
through your
around this
brain?
idea and bringing you back with a through line. Our through line was the hustler. Why? Because the hustler was the core
This,
of
this,
the
this, and
theme.
this.
Being able to start from scratch in this age, what matters, what qualities, and then it just so happened we're both some hustling ass motherfuckers our whole life. So I was able to take our lives and wove it within the theme. It worked out.
It did. It actually did.
Yeah. Thursday night, I told Ralph, I was like, yo, I feel like I'm on a school project and I got teamed up with the smart kid in class. 'Cause this motherfucker weaved our words. He took my words and just placed them in different parts and went, oh, hell yeah.
We needed to make it.
Way more cohesive this way. And then we had to rewrite.
and that nigga fast as hell. That's Dembele. He fast as fuck.
Yeah, within the 48
But he
hours.
sucked,
of going
though.
on with that motherfucker.
Dude, we had
He fast as
2
fuck, but he
months.
sucked.
We had 2 months to do it.
We've just been.
And we pulled we've been so busy. We're like a week out. We're going, dude, we got to really focus on knocking out exactly what we want to say.
This video, this episode.
Fucking this.
Now, can you imagine if 2 months ago you would just been catching all those points and catching all those points?
Yeah, of course.
We're gonna try that
It
again.
would have been like how people have their comedy routine.
That shit crazy.
Go out there and just do it.
Shit crazy. That shit super crazy.
That's what you got to do. So
It's just super crazy.
Donated to her family and stuff. But just when I thought about that, like,
you know, fucking, we just fucking.
I'm gonna come back to this video. I'm gonna watch this.
Makes it look like we're on a radio show.
Yeah.
This one I'm playing. Some educational.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Look, I don't like to waste too much time, so we can multitask. Like, we can watch Joe Rogan, learn from Joe Rogan, and play the game at the same time. Yeah. My record is crazy. But we finna switch it up because I've been playing with these niggas like a lot.
Train by day, Joe Rogan podcast by night.
So I'm gradually turning Joe Rogan up. But I think I'm I don't like Man City in this game no more. Man City was my team, but I can't really play with them no more. I'm gonna use France and just practice a little bit. You know, it ain't nothing too serious. I'm just trying to get better. You feel me? At every game I got on my PlayStation, so I might play this. If Rage quit this, I might play Madden. I don't know. I'm just chilling. You know, if I ain't me, I'll see what.
Stupid ass bitch.
Let's do it though.
I
Joe Rogan
apologize
Experience.
out there that
606.
No worries.
Randall Carson.
I knew that was.
I seen something about Randall Carson. He was talking about like the new technology is coming out, and it was very intriguing to me because I'm into shit like that, like the ancient technologies that we don't have now, lost technology.
We're on a radio show.
Yeah.
But this is old, so it's real old.
The
But
Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan podcast by night. All day.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Randall Carlson, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well, Joe.
You freaked out the entire podcast population the last time you were here with your stories of cataclysmic disasters and the ramifications of asteroidal impacts and just the evidence that you presented was a real mindfuck, as it were.
Well, what can I say? I apologize to all the listeners out there that might have had nightmares.
No worries.
Okay.
I knew that was going to be the case, though. I knew after the first time I met you, we had that long conversation in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I knew once you sat down for 3 hours on a podcast and opened up about that stuff, it was really going to uncork a lot of people's domes.
Well, you know,
like,
ironically, there's an upside to the
yo,
whole thing.
what
Maybe
is
we'll have time
going
to get into that
on right
real quick
now?
today.
Yeah, definitely. So tell me, you just returned from a long excursion to Graham Hancock.
Stupid ass
Like
bitch.
this.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo, what is
just
up with
returned from
FIFA?
A long excursion with Graham Hancock. You guys were on the road.
And this nigga just-
what was
What?
Well, I was taking Graham on a tour, showing him some landscapes. I could call them the landscapes of catastrophe, because he's doing his sequel to Fingerprints of the Gods. And you know, when he came out with that book in 1995,
He can play, but I
was
can't play.
theorizing
Like, what the
that
fuck is
there
wrong with
was
this
lost
video game, bro?
civilization in prehistoric times, and you know, the critics.
The fuck is that about?
The gist of most of what the critics were attacking.
Take a look at
him
this.
on,
Oh, my
and
niggas
there were
moving, or what? How
considerable
many niggas do I have
attacks
on the
him
field right now?
as a
How many
result of
whites?
some of the
1,
things he
2,
put
3,
forward
4,
in that
5.
book.
Can I pass the ball?
Well, if there was this civilization that had existed in, you know, somewhere back in prehistory, where's the evidence of it? Where is the pottery?
Let's
You
see
know,
if I
where
can
are
play
the
the
carvings. Where is the infrastructure that would have existed? And you know, I don't know if he really had an answer for that, other than the fact that, you know, there had been cataclysmic events that had intervened between then and now. But
What
he
the fuck is
wasn't
this?
really specific about what the
What the
nature
fuck
of
is
those
Mbappe?
catastrophes actually were. And a lot of additional research has come out since 1995 that
Who the fuck is that?
basically opens the window onto those events.
Who the fuck is that?
Basically separates our modern history, which, the recorded history
not
goes back
Mbappe.
5,000 or 6,000 years.
Where the fuck is Mbappe at?
When we look at the emergence of modern civilization, we would basically
okay.
trace it back to 9,000 or 10,000 years.
No,
with the
good.
emergence of
No, good.
agriculture.
Like, what happened to bro?
The first cities and so forth. When we go beyond
What
that,
am my brother, bro?
2,000
Put my
years,
nigga back on the
we're in a
field, bro.
completely different world. And I mean, so completely
what the fuck?
different that it's almost unrecognizable from our modern world.
Bro, where is
If we
bro
started
at? Like,
recreating
bro, just
maps,
gone, bro. Fuck it, though.
Going backwards, like taking
Fuck it, we ball,
snapshots
I
of the
guess.
planet every millennium, going back. What we would see is that going back to 7,000 or 8,000 years ago, the basic configuration of our planet would not change much.
Bro, I got
Once we
11
get
niggas,
11,
bro.
12,
10
13,000
niggas.
years ago, the changes become profoundly dramatic. We start seeing sea levels.
Where the fuck
going
is
down
my
hundreds of
Kylian
feet.
Mbappe
We see
at?
Massive ice sheets covering North America and Europe, and
Niggas just don't
lots
exist
of
no
other
more?
enormous changes.
The fuck?
Beyond that is what I consider.
Fuck my nigga at? Like,
because as we
1, 2,
talked
3,
about
4,
in our
5,
last
6,
interview,
7, 8.
we modern
Like,
humans
fix your
have been on
fucking
this
game,
planet for
yay.
150 to 200.
Oh my goodness, bro. I ain't even got my niggas, bro.
If we go back,
Some
I think
bullshit.
The oldest modern human skeleton ever found was named Homo adultus.
Like, where the fuck is my Mbappe?
180,000 years, roughly.
What the fuck?
If we think of a generation of humans as 25 years, that's 7,000 generations.
Where the fuck is my Mbappe, bro?
Now, so
where's my Mbappe?
the question is what were we
I got
doing
8 people.
for all
Like,
those
what the
thousands
fuck
of
is this
generations
about?
until somebody finally
I'm
realized,
still finna beat this nigga.
hey, you know what? We can plant crops. We can,
Bro,
we can
I ain't
build
gonna. I
cities,
cannot
we
beat
can
this
form
nigga without Mbappe,
communities.
bro.
We can invent language, et cetera, et cetera. Well, my contention is,
Bro,
and I
where
think
the
evidence
fuck is my
that's accumulating
Kylian
supports
Mbappe,
this
bro?
interpretation that what we're
I'm really about to
seeing
get upset.
7, 8, 9,000 years ago is not the origins of civilization, but the reboot.
Like,
of civilization.
nigga, what are you doing? Where did you go?
And
The
when
nigga
we
is
go
just
back and
gone,
you
bro. He don't
realize
want to
that
play no more.
modern history
Like,
is
fuck
separated
it.
from deep history by this extraordinary
Bro
series
is
of
not
events that
here. Like,
transpired
bro is
between
really
about
gone,
11,
bro.
13 or 14,000 years ago.
There you go.
Once we begin
So
to
where's Dembele
recognize
at?
how extreme these events
They took
were,
my niggas off the
remodeling
field,
our
bro.
planet, totally remodeling our
It's
planet.
that bullshit.
It then becomes obvious to us why there is not a lot of hard
rolling
evidence
back,
for
like, just
whatever
stop it,
went on
brother.
prior to
Stop,
these events.
And there's been some things that they've found since then that have really sort of made Graham Hancock's theories become more and more palatable to even
I'm finna
mainstream
get
scientists,
pissed off, I ain't gonna lie
like
to you.
Gobekli Tepe.
Exactly. Gobekli Tepe, Gunung Padang. These are apparently
finna get
structures that
pissed
were
off.
built at least 11 or 12,000 years ago.
Like, where is my
I'm waiting
Dembele?
to find out
What the fuck?
the most recent.
Where are my
ideas
niggas
on it. I
at?
think
Like,
that probably
I don't have no
like
striker. I can't run no
October,
striker. Is that what y'all
because
telling me?
From what Graham told me, they're just only in the preliminary stages of being excavated.
Is that what y'all
Yeah, I
telling
believe
me? I ain't got
Gobekli
nobody
Tepe's
pass the
less
ball
than
to because I can't run no
10%
striker.
excavated, right?
Yeah. So this
Shit's
is this
stupid.
enormous ruin that appears to be.
That's what they telling me, chat. That's what
late
they telling me.
Pleistocene Ice Age.
I'm fucking pissed. I'm finna quit this bitch.
That apparently was deliberately buried.
Y'all see this shit though. Y'all see the shit I be going through trying to play this fucking video game. That's why my record be so ass because of bullshit.
And they
Like,
know it's
shit that shouldn't
deliberately
happen.
buried because of the
This game is
uniformity of the
ass.
age
I
of
see
the
that
earth.
shit
Is that
online
right?
all
I
day. This
questioned
game
Graham
fucking
on that
sucks.
because I wanted to know if
All
it was,
EA games
because the
fucking
first thing I
suck.
thought
They ain't
to
trying to
myself
improve they
was,
shit. They don't give a
could be
fuck.
natural because I have seen
The fuck
so
is my
many
nigga
sedimentary
at?
deposits caused by great floods.
Where the fuck is
Graham
my
assured
nigga
me
at?
that
Where the
it
fuck
was,
is my nigga at?
That it was human. That it was
All I
deliberate.
wanna
It was
know.
not.
Where
because
is my
if
nigga
it had
at?
been
Why do
buried
I
by
have
floods
9
or
niggas on
water,
the
there
field
should be internal
with no red
stratification.
card?
It would
Where
be
is my
very
nigga
obvious.
at? Like,
I've been
can I
giving it
get some help
thought,
for my nigga?
and
Why
you
is
know what
Griezmann
occurred to me
playing
was
striker,
this,
brother?
And I ran this by Graham. but
If
I
anything,
haven't
take
gotten
Griezmann ass out.
response from him on this. But I started thinking, if it was deliberately buried, why would they bury it? Then I began thinking what we talked about last time when we were talking about the Tunguska event in
tripping.
Siberia, when you had this
So
massive
pussy.
aerial detonation.
This nigga
you know,
suck. If
that
I had
was
my
about
people,
a
I'd be
15
blowing this nigga
megaton
out. I promise you
explosion.
that.
Okay, now that's equivalent to our biggest
My
hydrogen
brother.
bombs that used to be in the American arsenal.
Cause
And
these
it's just
niggas
because of
suck.
an
On my
asteroid
brother.
that blew up in our atmosphere.
Yeah, about a 150 foot diameter asteroid, which is not that big, really, relative in the cosmic scale of things. The point though is that it was moving really, really fast. You know, is moving. You know, a rifle bullet, let's say on average, is about 1,000.
Bro, that shit is crazy though.
A-
That shit
an
is
asteroid
crazy.
coming
That
into
shit
the
is
atmosphere
ridiculous
is going to
crazy.
be 20 or
That shit
30
crazy.
times that velocity. So it carries an enormous kinetic punch when it.
I just
hits
want
the
to see who's gonna take out. Like,
It explodes.
I just want to see who's gonna
um,
take out.
because of the
Just
fact
tell me
that
you're gonna take out.
the Earth is not actually
I think
absorbing
it's gonna be
a
Cold
lot
Man
of
or
the energy.
Dembele.
It's
But
dispersed.
like, y'all can take Grease Man and give me
Now
Dembele
think
back.
about this, particularly during the height of the Cold War, in order to protect our missile
I can't even
silos,
switch
our
them because they
super hardened
racist.
command
Like,
and control
look at
centers,
this.
What did we do with them?
Can't even switch the niggas
Put
out.
them on the ground.
Put them underground. We buried them. Exactly. And
Can't switch the
I
nigga.
begin to think perhaps could explain
The game
why
is fucking
we-
pitiful.
in order to
The
preserve
nigga is gone. He's not coming back.
against the possibility
Switch the
of
formation if you want.
some kind
He's
of an
gone.
aerial
He's not
burst
coming back.
or you know, some kind of a highly energetic event.
That seems a weird thing for 12,000 years
Nigga,
ago, you know? I mean, what?
Where the fuck is?
We have
Okay.
really no evidence whatsoever that anybody.
I got Cold Man or Dembele.
That long ago.
Well,
But
as I think on the contrary,
Bruh, let
I
me
think-
quit the
I think
game,
that what
bruh.
we see at the very beginnings
I ain't got all my
Recordings
niggas, bro.
is an obsession with the sky. You know, and that's one of the points that Graham
And they
brings out
cheating.
in his work. You know, is
Shit.
that humans,
Shit,
our
blowing
ancestors
me, I ain't gonna lie.
of 10, 12, 13,000, even much sooner than that, had a just an obsessive concern with events in the sky.
Shit
And,
straight
you know,
blowing
all
me.
of these ancient structures,
No
whether
cap.
we're talking about Stonehenge, and I'm sure it's going to be the same case with Göbekli Tepe. When we look at this infrastructure from
This nigga
the
Dembele bot
Mesolithic
slow as
period,
fuck. Like, what is
through
you
the
doing,
Neolithic
my nigga?
period from 4,000 years ago, 3,000
You
years
fat
ago.
neck ass nigga.
What we see is that there's
what are you
this
doing?
concern with astronomy. You know,
I can't change nobody around.
astronomical
Nobody.
alignments that are built into these
Nobody.
structures actually allow
Can't
some
change
pretty
nothing.
sophisticated observations of
Can't even
events
go back,
happening
bro.
in the sky.
Can't even go
and,
back,
and
bro.
we can maybe pull up some
Can't
stuff
change
here that
nothing.
I've brought today to
Nothing,
look
sure.
at that. But yeah,
Game
I think
fucking
that
sucks,
it's
bro.
highly plausible that people back then could have. Because
Game
think
fucking
about
sucks.
this again.
Y'all
Try to
see why
put
my
this in
record like this, bro? Because of bullshit.
How many
like,
generations ago was the primary mode of human transportation horseback?
Them nigga beat you on some bullshit and think they amazing. Like, they the best player in the world. Like, you
Pretty
just won
crazy.
on some bullshit.
Now, think
I got 5
7,000
niggas in the game.
generations. Are you going to tell me that in all of that time, all of those generations of humans that have the same, presumably, intelligence as our own because they've got the same brain size, that they're not going to be able to come up with some kind of a transmitted tradition, some type of the idea of somehow of culture, of civilization, of language, of that's my point, is that there was so much that has been lost. Once we understand how dynamic this planet really is, it'll become clear to us why we don't have the hard physical record of things going on.
Ah, this nigga's so ass. I almost set this
Put it
nigga
in
up beautiful.
perspective for people
Rabio
who
just fucking
have
suck a
never
little
studied
bit, but it's
ancient
okay.
Egypt, Cleopatra, the pyramids. If you look at the date of the pyramids, the
Rabio just-
Cleopatra
Rabio
is
just suck a
closer
little-
to
a little
us.
Yes. Then the pyramids
okay.
were to Cleopatra.
Hernandez sucks
which
too.
is nuts.
It's great.
It's like you stop and think about that. Like, wait a minute, what? They was that old back then, and they've found these little tiny airplanes.
Come on now.
Inside the pyramids, these little miniature, carved airplanes that look
Bro,
like airplanes.
I'm not gonna lie, Joe Rogan. I'm not paying no attention to you. I'm really mad right now. Like, I'm really mad. Mad as fuck. Shit really just blew my whole, everything. And I'm playing with friends, so they gotta, dim me down. You feel me? They gotta hate. And I got Griezmann right here. I can't even put Mbappe right there. Team press, everything. Smack that bitch. And this nigga think he amazing now. I can't quit, so quitting is not an option anymore. Can't quit. I'm just go back to this YOLA video, bro. Joe Rogan got me fucked up right now. I ain't gonna lie.
donated to her family.
Right?
Could you imagine OG's Monday morning podcast? You know, man, just get out there, stop being a little fucking bitch, and start weasel.
Like, look at this shit.
That'd be
It's gotta
kind of
be
hard.
like-
That'd be sick.
You gotta have it be like he doesn't know it's recording and he's just bitching about shit and ranting.
Yeah. Did you notice this whole episode? You've been turned away from the camera the whole fucking time. Thanks for that. It's gonna be great to edit together. I'm sorry, Marty.
He's talking right into this fucking one that keeps dying.
Okay, that's perfect. So we can't get any of the angles of you. It's so sick. But besides that, you didn't get all weird and get all shy and fucking curl up this episode. I know, but the mic's so far from me. That's the only thing. Bring it to you.
Hola.
There you go. There you go. There you go. It moves. It moves. Did you guys steal these?
No, hell no. They probably didn't have these
This
back
nigga
then.
swears he's legit, bro.
I did.
It was back in
Swears he's the best, bro.
So damn, I'm sorry,
This
that's
nigga
crazy.
really fucking
We learned a
solid.
lot about him. He finds these thieves because he's looking for himself. He's looking for his former self. Like, I know what you're doing,
This is
bro.
deep.
I used to do that shit.
Yeah, I'm looking for myself. This is
That's
deep.
crazy. You're finding
Got so
yourself.
many niggas.
This is gonna be his fucking TED talk.
No, I found myself.
I can't
He
do that
got
shit.
away from it.
And then these servers are down, so I can't play that shit either. UFC, I'm getting whooped. It's 5 o'clock. I'm getting whooped. Only game I can play, and it's doing it like that.
So that's why I have the octopus back to man.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna give it one more try.
This is why
Fucking pro these days. Bring it
And then he
back around.
touched his own.
Shout out Yola, shout out shout out
the-
Marty, shout out
I
OG,
love
shout
it.
out the Dope as Usual podcast. Very entertaining, but I think I want to watch it on my own time because I'm not paying attention to it right now. I don't know. I guess I'll throw some speed on the back of this video. But then I'll be trying to watch the video too, bro. Shit never work out for me.
So you see the first person in the stream?
I'll put it up there.
Delia, yes!
Yeah, like I said too, you were hurt.
Yo, what's on my camera?
You ugly as hell.
You straight,
You hit, money. You hit. I couldn't even change my people.
My
like,
name's
come on.
Izukia Madeira, Alex, JF1 Productions, Hindi Dog, Blonder, my man's Michael Zach, BBL in this Gurry, Maxim No Pablo, Potato, Killer Boss, Stinger, Aaron Rashid, my man Stinger,
That nigga ain't say
Stadragri,
shit,
Free
just
Potato, Creek Guy, Estimia Gastam, Hernandez, Victor Gaming, my man's King Marushan, Jonathan, my man's Nilk, my man's Ishthal, my man's Footy Dunk, Arthium, my man's Karos Yusuf, my man's Abdul, my man's Muhammad, my man's Eats and Plays, Alex Hilgo, Doobie Elvino, Godfrey, Patrick Flash Time. Everybody in the chat, how is y'all doing?
Hella games on his
$1.99.
How are y'all doing?
That nigga
Hola.
hella-
Spanish,
wait.
please.
Hola, te amo puta. Así. How was y'all
Jerry
doing?
super chatted $1.99.
What's got your speed
Can you
clips?
say hi to Kelvin and Joel.
What's good, Kelvin? School, hold away, chat. Did school start
This nigga
back?
got 250
I thought school started back like the
Gorgo's
11th.
Seated
max.
super chatted
No way, school started back already.
$1.06.
Chat, school started back? Are y'all already back in school?
Avish Gupta
Hey,
super
nigga,
chatted.
you
I thought it was like the
School
10th or
too.
11th, bro.
Bad
Yo, what's good? What's good, my man's Ken? What's good, my man's 10? What time is it, speed? It is 1:24 where I'm at. One freaking 24.
$2.88.
School
Speed, are you
started?
serious right now?
No way, bruh. How did school start all freaking ready, bro? Come on now,
Rex
bruh.
Video super chatted $1.99.
That is so much bull, bro.
Speed.
What's up, bro? That is crazy, bro. What's good, Clip? What's good, my man's Lewis? Left hook
Black Shadow
55.
super chatted
Styles,
$2.16.
Vid, Young Vapor.
What do you play?
What do I play? What's good, my man Saleh? Hasbros. My man's Draco.
Tiffany Watkins super chatted $2.16. Hey son, come do your dishes.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Stop with the weird donations, bro. Chill out with the weird donations. Yo, y'all wanna play some RP again?
So far, man, come on, Speedy. Oh my gosh.
Yo, chat, y'all wanna play some
What the
RP again? I see some singing monsters.
Kibitz
I see some my man's
super chatted
Pinocchio.
$1.99.
My man's
Alex
Antia.
already.
RP again.
Quiet, I am trying to sleep.
Bro, I will turn this mic up so loud, bro. Like y'all gonna be chat. Y'all me turn this mic up super loud, so y'all can really be mad.
Tears of joy.
You do that shit.
I will turn this mic really loud right now.
I'm gonna turn this shit
I will turn it up really loud.
Right
y'all mean to turn it up?
You want me to turn it off? Say less.
All right.
Keep
you trying to sleep?
Nigga.
Or y'all trying to sleep?
Fuck with me, nigga.
3, 2. You trying to sleep? Are you trying to sleep?
I'm trying to play the game, you annoying ass nigga. Ah, damn. Come on, I show speed. You supposed to be helping me, nigga. Damn, I'm supposed to smack that bitch. Are you done yet? Alright, buddy. Alright, I'm turning your shit off. You pushing it. You pushing it, bro. You pushing it, bro. You pushing it, bro. You pushing it too far. I'm trying to play the game. You pushing it. Like, just let it go, my nigga. Let it go, my nigga. But nah, fuck it though. That's all. How the fuck is it not on sides? Wow. Trying to pull this nigga shit up, but I guess I can't do it. So should he stream right now? Should he go streaming right now? This ain't talking about shit. Alright, we can watch this, y'all. It's still loud, but
honestly, man, I'm a little bit nervous. I've never sat down and talked to anybody like this. Should I be laying down? So I don't really know how to start this. I guess just start from the beginning, yeah? She told me she would break my legs. I'm in the 2nd grade. I don't even know what gangs are. No matter what, they just keep deleting me. I don't know what to do. I don't do anything wrong. I just keep getting deleted. It's frustrating. So there I am, 16. I break out of this bear hug, start sprinting down the street, and I just see cops. And my own dad called the cops on me. I'm just,
I suck, bruh.
Honestly, just talking about this makes me feel
fucking suck, and I'm tired, and it's late, and I've been doing this show for about an hour 30, but I've been getting beat.
You're in good
In the
hands
last
here. We're
game,
gonna
I
get
was
you all
supposed to
taken
be
care of.
winning,
Thanks
but
for choosing
I'm not.
BetterHelp.
Hold up.
What's up, guys? I hope you like that little commercial. That's from our new sponsor, BetterHelp. Is there something
I'm an
holding you
hour
back?
20.
Is there
Oh,
something
yeah,
in your
at least
brain
an
or
hour
a voice
30, hour
telling you,
40 for the first
I can't do
episode,
this.
right?
I'm not good enough. We've all had that, all right? Maybe we all weren't brought up the best, or maybe just
This shit
outside
probably coming
elements
out.
just
What's today?
made us that
7.
way. I used to be that way too. And this is
8,
not just for
9.
people with low self-esteem. This
Shit
is for
coming out
people with
tomorrow,
marriage
today.
problems. Maybe you're in a horrible relationship. Maybe you're in a
Gotta
bad
edit
work
this shit before I
environment.
go to
Maybe
sleep.
you just want or need someone to talk to.
Bullshit.
So real quick, guys, BetterHelp is not a crisis hotline. This is not a suicide prevention hotline
It's
in any way, shape, or form.
11.
This is a licensed
That's
professional
terrible.
therapist app in your phone. Once you sign up, it takes about 48 hours. Because it takes time to match you with somebody. They can't just be like, you know what, you guys would get along. That's not how this works.
I'm
This is
getting my ass
worldwide. So
busted right
anybody
now.
out there watching, if you need help, if you just need someone to talk to, you need to go check out BetterHelp.com. If you cannot
I'm just
afford this,
bullshitting,
there
man.
are
I really
financial
be
plans.
beating the
Over 1 million
dog shit out of
people
this
have downloaded BetterHelp. Over 1 million people have sat and talked to a therapist. Over 1 million people have taken the first step into
Yeah, I
a
may not not know my
So,
body.
BetterHelp.com.
heavy on here.
www.betterhelp.com/dope. That's 10% off your first month of treatment. So, in
I ain't
conclusion,
tripping,
guys,
bro.
some of us need someone to talk to, but
Yeah,
too
already
embarrassed to go
pissed
to
me
the
off
doctor.
tonight. Like, I
Some of
couldn't
us
even play-
don't
I
want
couldn't even play
everyone to
Madden to
know
begin
that
with.
they see a therapist. It's not a weak thing. Sometimes we just need that person in our life.
Every time I
we
try
just
to
need
stream,
that
Madden
outlet.
servers
Talking
be
about
closed
things
and shit. Like,
somehow
should be annoying.
really, really helps.
Fuck Madden anyway. Fuck Madden anyway. I'm gonna beat this nigga right here. I ain't gonna leave off on no L. Shit, no. Still got the yall in the corner too, you heard?
All right, here we go. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Dope as Usual podcast. We are here to talk about life, problems, accomplishments,
Podcast. It's a
drugs,
podcast.
and
I can
everything
say
in between.
whatever the fuck
Today,
I want to. This is
as
the
you guys
first
can
episode.
see from the
so
thumbnail, we
I
have
might
a very
fuck around
special
do
episode. You
two
guys,
today.
this is the trifecta.
Like, and just
All
post
right,
them
that's
both.
how I feel. Goblin Ericon,
One
thank you guys
after
so
the
much
next.
for coming today. Thank you for flying in. Thank you for flying back.
Of course, of course.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you for having us. Thank you
You
for having us
motherfucker.
100%, man.
And for
having us
everyone,
back.
But I know I'm gonna do that man shit
bit.
tomorrow.
So
I gotta
I
film
know.
that man
Guess you
shit
guys both were
tomorrow.
kinda fucked
I'm doing this
It's gonna be
challenge.
some more though.
Slightly.
It's gonna be some
I'm
more.
feeling
It's gonna be a
great.
good time. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Get
We
money shit,
got
but
time.
I might.
We
I
have
don't know
time.
if I'm gonna.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm
So
gonna upload this shit first.
you just got here from
before I
Illinois. You
sleep
just
or anything.
flew in for this again, so I
Yeah.
appreciate
If
you
I
so
not
fucking
do it.
much.
Thank you.
Last
I've
time
been
you were here
filming
was
for
2
an hour and a
months
half,
ago.
so I
Right?
it's gotta
I
go
was
up.
only here for a day.
Last time you flew in and flew out because you're court, right?
Yep.
Champion.
But I ain't doing no editing.
The
so,
next day, couldn't
go.
get
That's
out
what
of
it
it,
is.
bro.
It's the grind.
So
I
you
gotta
were
bring it back.
you were here
Let's
2
go.
months ago, right?
Yeah.
And you were here
Upload
3
that
months
motherfucker.
ago.
Yeah.
And you just moved here for 8. It was 8 days. You said, right?
I think something like that. It was fresh.
So you've been here
Just
for-
popped in.
You're now a resident. How do you like it?
It's dope, man. There's just so much more shit to do. Like,
Right?
so much more shit to do. Like, it's crazy. Compared to Texas, man. Like, I guess there's some places in Texas that are kind of cool, like Dallas, Austin. There's some cool,
Man, shit,
like,
pussy.
I guess nightlife and everything like that.
Wow.
But in terms of like just cannabis, especially, 'cause, you know, it's just
How's that
illegal
not,
as
like,
shit out
something?
there.
Yeah.
This is the place to be 100%.
So I've been seeing your
They're not doing
stories
shit
and
with the
You've
ball,
been
though,
living it
like-
up, man.
It's been dope.
It's just
been dope.
it's
I'm
fucking.
waiting for the nigga to
Oh, what are we gonna do
pass,
tonight?
like,
Oh, it's
do
open.
something with the
Bitch,
ball.
it's LA.
Exactly.
What the fuck
That's
you
what I'm
talking
saying,
about? It's
bro.
adult
It's like-
playground out here. What you
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah. It's like 1 a.m. and like, oh, can we get some like, dude, there's like no food options and anywhere in Texas like past like midnight or something.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
like 2 or 3, just like Whataburger and shit. You know what I mean? Everyone just pops there. But then LA, you have like a million restaurants that are just 24 hours within like a few miles. Type
Yeah,
shit, you know what I mean?
That's
It's
so
dope.
fire, dude.
That's what I'm saying,
bro.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
'Cause he's
like, it's
from Illinois, and he was telling me like, there's nothing open past 9.
No,
Dang.
dude, literally past 9, all you can get is fast food, dude. Like all
Right,
actual
right.
restaurants close.
100%.
There's nothing to get out there.
You also can't sustain a business.
This is not the video I was watching. I'm
And don't get me
tripping out.
wrong, shit. At any moment, I could always do what I always do. You know what I mean? I could always fucking multitask. There's no.
But you're not meant to. As you get older, you're meant to like earn more.
Speaking
and
of
do less.
multitasking.
That's what you
Yeah,
want.
but you know
I'm
what?
finna
if you
beat
think
the
about it,
dog
it
shit out of
doesn't
this nigga. Watch
stop,
this.
bro. Like it's like multitasking.
I've been
never
calling it
stops.
all the whole
You-
podcast. I've been
no
calling
matter
the
what, you
whole
guys might- I don't know if you guys
podcast.
don't see
Hey,
it,
I
but
ain't found a
you guys are
name for this shit
multitasking,
though.
bro.
Oh yeah.
Because what are you doing?
But
You're
I
with
think
your
this is
family, your
the-
kids.
this-
You're being a
the-
father, a husband. You know, you're working.
Greatest
And you're trying to
podcast
fucking, you know,
ever
do-
made,
fucking-
nigga.
Marty's a bus
Greatest
driver.
podcast ever, nigga. I do anything on this bitch.
Yeah,
Like
man.
nobody
That's
stopping,
the
nobody
way
tell
I
me
look
shit.
at it,
So
you know, that's why I got an octopus. You know?
we having fun. I done have fun tonight. You heard? I only been on here
We all
for
are
what,
octopuses
hour and a
in one
half.
way or another.
Symbolic.
That was
cool,
one
though.
of them, and then the other one
It's
is
enough.
just, you know, the octopus.
I'm
is
appreciative
just,
of
you know,
that.
It's one of the smartest
Feel me?
creatures
I was gonna say
in
that.
the ocean.
Feel me?
You know
I
what mean?
missed that
And,
bitch. Wow.
Catches his prey and shit. You know? He's a
Them
fool.
be like, finna get took out the game. I ain't even know shit.
Yo.
Don't put that bitch pussy out, boy.
Next question.
Okay.
The
If you
college
had to
man's
solo, pick one: deep sea cave diving or skydiving.
If you
The
had
fuck
to
is you
do
doing?
Alone.
alone
You really
I would
finna make me
say,
mad,
and
bro.
you're
Deep
forced,
sea.
you'd rather deep sea?
Yeah.
It's past the bar,
Wow,
bro.
that's the first time we've heard that.
The sea doesn't
It's
scare
the
me.
anomaly.
The ocean don't scare
No.
you? Are you
No,
fucking
I
serious?
can go in there. I go in there. I do it all the time. I'll go in there.
No thanks.
No problem.
No. No problem.
You're good. He's
I don't
good
sweat.
with like just the
I don't
he's
sweat.
one. Like
Yeah,
he
no, I
doesn't.
don't sweat the
No.
ocean.
He just doesn't care about sharks.
But that's what that means, though. If I
Sharks
get
don't
bit by
worry
a
me.
shark, I get get bit.
Sharks don't worry. I mean, sharks. It's like getting bit by a shark. That's 1 in a million, right? It's like
This nigga play like somebody I know.
You're more bound to get in a car accident and die there than
it's weird. Like you got West Ham.
Damn, your
buddy.
odds thing. You're really sticking to it.
Well,
because that sucks. You
I
know,
swear
people
he's
tell me
a
that
goat.
all day. You're more likely to crash on the way, but I'm driving the car. If I at least I'll be mad at myself. The pilot like, hey man, you having a bad day? Took it out on us. Fuck you.
but it's very rare.
Yeah, it's very rare, but I don't want to be on that very rare flight.
I mean, I look at it like this. To me, I look at it like this. It's a fucking if that's what it is, bro. It's a
Facts.
ticket, bro.
It is what it
fucking
is.
Win that golden ticket to your next life, and which is gonna be amazing and better than this life. So shit. If
Let's
that's what
not
it is,
drive with OG no more.
you know what I mean?
Let's not get in the car with this fucking dude.
That nigga ready.
If it's our time,
Crash.
it's our time, Brody. Red light, fuck a red light.
You know what I
Fuck
mean?
it.
You just
Becky.
got, I mean,
Becky.
shit, that's just
I feel you. Yeah.
whether if it's a plane crash that's gonna happen or it's that accident's gonna happen,
I'm
or
a,
it's gonna be that guy that's gonna shoot you. That's the way. That's
I
your
mean,
exit out
it
of
ain't no
this.
editing to this video, so I'm gonna just post this bitch. You know,
Thank you,
Not sweating.
all
I'm
three
post
of
this
you
bitch. I'm gonna get
shaking
geek,
your head
and then I'm gonna go to sleep, wake
But
up,
it's
and
okay,
record
that's
that.
So
what
whatever it
That's
is,
what you
bro.
think.
I think. I mean, like they say, we're all die, right? I mean, shit.
And last time I did it, the man video, I got a loan, but I got my nigga gave me
opposite of that.
100K. So I gave him 100K back. I made a meal
And
piece.
we all don't know how.
Yeah,
This fool dies first.
Gave him
Well,
100K and told him how to make the
we don't know.
100K.
He just
I
doesn't
told him how to
know.
make 200. I damn near gave him
I'm just saying,
300K.
You know,
Damn
living
near.
in this world,
Or
you know,
200.
bro, it's fucking, it's a fucking.
Got
it's
it
like, Tommy,
200.
when you.
So I'm
when
gonna do
you
the same
decide
thing
to
I
go put
did,
gas,
but I don't know if
sometimes
it's
you
gonna work
think
the
about,
same,
oh shit,
but
you know,
I'ma try.
you think ahead. Why before you get to that gas station, you're already thinking
I'ma try.
what could happen or what you
Yeah.
should do in case something happens.
Of
course.
You know what I mean? So it's the same shit, bro. And if it's
fucking
gonna
up
happen.
right now,
It's gonna
though.
fucking happen. There's times where you're probably putting gas, you're like, fuck,
chances,
bro, right
though.
now easily somebody could
Chances
just
is
fucking rob my
10.
ass and
I'm
you know what I
trying.
mean? And it could fucking happen.
I'm getting
So
there. It's coming.
it's there, bro. It's just it's there.
Takes
You
time.
can't run from that.
You could literally
Oh,
run
he's out.
from it.
No, you can
What do
dodge
you-
it. What you're saying?
I just got that
you
nigga
can dodge
teed
shit.
He's
up.
talking about
bro.
worrying about things.
I'm just
bro.
saying now. Why worry about it?
I just got Mbappe teed up.
That's fucking.
That's
wild.
crazy.
You telling?
I'm really
me
finna
not
quit
to
this
work?
bitch.
When I was going to Vegas, you're like, you ain't strapped, you ain't bringing nothing. You want me to ride with you? I'm like, I'm just.
We
driving
finna
to
quit this bitch.
And you're
Yeah,
saying
I'm
not to
thinking about-
worry.
I'm saying because I know the type of world. That's why, like I
Jeez.
said, like I told him, fuck, even though we're going to Vegas, shit, I like to still bring my shit with me. You know, fucking doesn't
Not
matter.
that fool. I'm saying in general, like you worry all the time.
It's not that I worry about, but I take my precautions. I try
Thank
to
you.
look
You
ahead
take
of time.
precautions.
But I'm not. But at the point when it comes down, I'm not gonna be fucking. Oh shit! Nah, it is what it is.
Are you saying you wouldn't be scared to go deep sea cave diving though at all?
No, not at all. No,
No
I've done
problem.
it. I mean, I jumped in the beach fucking at night.
Different.
You know what
Different. We're
I mean?
talking about
And
deep
you know
sea
you
cave.
can't see nothing. You can't see nothing. You know even
Oh.
at daytime you can't see nothing. You know.
Oh hell! I honestly, you got to pay me at least
So much.
1.5 in cash to get in the fucking ocean at night.
We
Not
good.
getting
We
under
good.
not for less than that.
But it's
gonna
just
be
like,
sharks. It's
well,
so
bro,
much
if I had Mbappe, I would've-
everything on earth.
I mean,
that
obviously they
could be
can't hit
under
shots.
there.
Like,
right now,
I'm gonna just give it to the white
in
people to
fucking
shoot, because
darkness
the black
with
people
water,
can't
I
shoot
feel
like
like a
that.
little kid that's
They
about
just
to get
rob
jumped,
us and
like,
thieves and shit, take the ball and shit.
Water itself will
I'm just gonna
kill
curl
you.
up and drown, bro. I'm
The
done.
temperature of the water will
Dude,
kill
even
you.
in
Pretty much
GTA
they
under the
good for
water, I
West
fucking
Ham is-
can't do
is
it. I can't do the
crazy,
POV
though.
view. I can't.
Really?
It fucks
let
me
them
up,
do
dude.
West
I don't
Ham,
know
dog.
what it is. I can't do the underwater shit.
That's
probably
crazy
some
because
Clean.
heights get me like that. When I see people fucking.
Same.
I had a
I've
ball.
just seen a video of someone in
goes,
heights.
clean.
It gets me like a little. Oh, what the fuck?
What do we at? 1:30.
But I mean, not that I fucking jumping
Y'all
off a
did
plane with
something
it. Just
crazy,
me and
right?
shit. I would love to do that. That's I think.
Wait,
You
you
wouldn't be scared
would?
of that either?
Yeah, I would.
You would do that.
Yeah, I would.
I'm learning all these new things that I talked to him before, and he's like, "No, hell no,
Yeah,
Brody."
I never thought he was like this.
Are you
No.
doing opposite day on me today?
No, actually, I would jump off a plane. Why not? Fuck, it sounds like fucking.
Why not?
You gotta do that. You gotta.
I
do
think he's
that.
fucking trolling.
Sounds like a
the shit out of us
vlog.
today, bro. I think
know.
I gotta be honest.
Nigga, you gotta do that. No,
I mean,
the hell you
honestly, I
don't.
mean, seriously, you gotta, bro. What the fuck?
I'm good, brother.
Have you ever done any extreme shit like this that we don't know about?
No, I mean, shit. I mean, what
I'm
jumped
good,
in
my
the,
brother.
you know, been in the ocean and shit like that. Yeah, I've done that. That's fucking. I've never been
It's
afraid
not
of that.
extreme, man.
But I mean, well, I mean, because
About like you jumped out of a airplane.
never jumped out of
Have you
an
bungee
airplane.
jumped?
Bungee jump? Nope, neither.
Oh, do you go on those big ass rides that drop?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, you
Fuck
do?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
fuck with that?
Yeah. any
Oh,
roller
yeah, I
coasters,
can't fuck
I
with
could
any
do
of that.
roller coasters. I do roller coasters all the time.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
don't care.
fuck
You don't care about germs.
Rushing that bitch.
He don't care about the ocean or the environment.
He's one with the the fucking environment.
Them
Yeah.
fucking- I'm cool with the environment. I don't fuck with the environment.
You mean you don't fuck with it, or you don't do bad? Like you don't fuck with it.
Like you don't step on ants.
I don't kill
I
bugs.
don't fuck with ants.
Oh,
that's it. I'm trying to bang that bitch for y'all though. I was trying to do some shmee shit. I said this shit that Mary. I was trying to do some shmee shit.
Get away, but I'm not gonna kill bugs. And right when I was about to go, I stopped.
I was on some shmee shit. You gotta get the ball though.
Another
Coleman.
ant following it.
I don't like Coleman. Be lazy, bro. Coleman just lazy as
That was
fuck.
like busted in half.
He's so
The ant
lazy.
was like broken,
Coleman's so lazy.
But you can see his
bro.
legs moving. And he
Not
was
IRL, but
holding him,
in this game, bro,
carrying
he
his ass
plays
off.
so lazy, bro.
Like some
I know
woman
Coleman really
shit.
could be him.
And I
Like
picked him
if
up on
he
a paper
sprint
towel
full
and
speed,
outside.
that nigga could be him. But no, he
You
don't.
guys are taking your homie back to the fucking home. Oh, I probably should have let him go. They'll make their way back. I just didn't want people to step on him.
Yeah.
But dude, it's like a war movie.
God damn.
It was fucking
Kick to the wrong
insane,
side. She kicked
actually.
it over there.
Crazy, huh?
Forgot I ain't had no fucking striker.
It's a world. It's a different world.
Of course, I seen Bugs Life.
And they got teed
I
up.
told you I saved
Shit's
a
real.
little lizard's life once, right? From a spider. That shit was traumatic.
Oh yeah, you can't eat around. You can't get it somewhere else, spider.
Yeah.
Fuck
Sorry,
that,
bro.
I wet the shit out of spiders. Fuck you, spider. Trying to
No,
eat
they
fools.
gotta eat.
I know they gotta eat. But
Their own-
eat over there.
Yeah, no. As long
Do you
as
have a spider
as long
tattooed
as,
on you?
As long as you don't fuck with it, it's cool.
Do you have a
Let another
spider
insect
tattooed
fuck
on
with
you
it.
or no?
That's their world, huh?
Do you have a tattoo, spider?
Double elbows.
No.
Elbows up, side to side,
Cool.
elbows up. When I met him, that's what was playing. When I met him, he was doing this. And he walked up to me, and he was elbows up. It's Lean Like a Cholo song, Marty. I don't know if you know that one.
Yeah, no. I don't have no. I have a dragon and I have a.
Oh, that is a dragon, huh?
I have a dragon on this.
He has my name.
This motherfucker
too.
missed
My middle
the
name.
fuck
Did you
out
see the
of
new
that bitch.
Avatar?
Actually, no, I haven't. I've been wanting to see it, but fuck, I haven't been.
Make sure you got
It's
fucking
like 3
10
hours, 4 hours.
Make sure
bro.
you got 10 hours.
Yeah, that's why I haven't watched it because fuck. When we're
I don't want
about the time,
to
like,
spoiler it, but it could have been about fucking half of what it was.
Elbows up.
They didn't enter the water until 2 hours in that bitch.
Oh shit, really?
I was offended how fucking long it was. Like I do not need to be here this
I
fucking
was
long.
offended by how long it was. It was the best thing you could have said.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
offended that you made me sit here.
Yeah, when I heard about fucking how long was, I was actually gonna go watch it. And then when I found out how long it was, I was like, maybe not. Like, fuck
Yo,
that.
I just want
3
to
hours.
point it out real quick.
This nigga hit that bit.
We all just started
Smooth,
talking.
but you're not
this
hitting this
episode.
bitch though. Oh, call for
Good
the
job.
ball.
We didn't sit here and go like, all right, so these stories and that story. We just kind of let it go.
Yeah.
Come on,
It's a
nigga.
good one. And this fool's not sitting here all nervous because we're not questioning him.
No, he's a vet
This is
now.
better. This is your 4th time on here?
Is it?
I don't know.
I want to say 4. This fool doesn't watch
Okay.
any of his
All right.
episodes.
All right,
he
guys.
doesn't. I
All right.
have to tell
All
him
right. Okay.
on our most popular episodes, he has 2 or 3 in the top
He's
10.
the most returning guest of all
Yep.
time.
Y'all have a good fucking day. That's the best way to end the first fucking episode. Y'all have a good fucking day. Y'all have a good fucking day. I'ma just fucking leave if I get mad, okay? I'm just fucking leave. Y'all have an amazing day. I love y'all. It was a good first episode. This has been the greatest podcast ever. 0 restrictions. Get to do whatever the fuck you want to. Come through, podcast time. You feel me? Maybe we'll have a guest on one day. Maybe not, We just rocking out. But this episode 1, more to come. Man, video on the way. I'm about to upload this today, probably 8, 9 in the morning. And then I'm going to try to shoot this man video real quick. The man video might take a minute, so we're going to get it all together. But this has been the first podcast. That shit kind of pissed me off. So, but y'all have a wonderful day, wonderful night, whatever it is for y'all. Love y'all. Stay tight. Stay woke. You heard?